Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the power over power product, power of a power property. So I'm going to use, let's say, let's go ahead and do 2x squared y to the first. Alright, and this is to the second power. Alright, well, we can rewrite this in two different ways. So let's start with the first one. So the 2 here is telling us that we're multiplying this entire thing by itself twice. So we're going to get 2x to the 2x squared times y to the first times 2x squared times y to the first. All right. Basically, the 2 is telling us that we have two groups of these being multiplied by itself. So we have two of these. All right, so I'm just going to, again, it's multiplication. It's multiplication, right? Like I told you before, 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. It doesn't matter the order that it's in because it's multiplication. It's the same thing. So I'm just going to put the 2's together. 2 times 2. Oh, I changed the color. 2 times 2. I put the 2's together. So this one and this one there. Alright, then we have x squared and x squared. So times x squared times x squared. And then we have y to the first times y to the first. Alright, from these there. Alright, well, 2 times 2 is 4. Alright, x squared times x squared is just going to be x to the fourth. By the product property, we just add 2 plus 2 is 4. And then we have y times y, which is just going to be y squared. Alright, that's expanding it out one way. Now let's use the power over power property. Now introducing the power over power property, the power over power just says this right here. Okay. If you notice here, we can just distribute the n across to the exponents on anything inside our parentheses. So looking at this example problem here, all right, well, if we have, let's go ahead and scroll down. If we have 2x squared times y to the first raised to the second power, let's use the product property. Well, what's the exponent on the 2 here? The exponent on the 2, it doesn't show it, but it's just 1, right? 2 to the first, 2 to the power of 1 is just 2. So it's just a 1 there. So we're going to now go ahead and distribute the 2 across. Well, what's 2 times 1? Well, we're going to get 2 to the 1 times 2, right? Because the 2 is multiplying with the 1. Now we're going to get the 2, and it's going to multiply with the 2 here. So we're going to get x times 2 times 2, and then y times 2 times 1. So y is 1 times 2. So we're going to get 2 squared, right? 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4, so we're going to get times x to the fourth. And then 1 times 2 is 2, so y squared. And if you notice, this is the exact same thing as what we get up here, right? The only thing I didn't do is, well, 2 squared is 4, so if I wanted to, I could finally just rewrite it as 4x squared times, 4x to the fourth power, sorry. 4x to the fourth power times y squared, which is the exact same thing as this up here, all right? Hopefully that helps to clarify these. Thank you.